Hey everybody, this is Frill. Welcome back to our playthrough of Extended Timeline World War II as the German Reich. So I've made a couple other flavor changes in this episode, so little history lesson. During World War II, the Germans sectioned off areas of their conquered territories and they called them Reichskommissariats. So I've changed Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, this area, into the Reichskommissariat Ostland, as it was historically known. Now, Sweden was not invaded by the Germans during World War II, so I changed that to Reichskommissariat Norden, just a little bit of fantasy there. Now, in terms of our actual playthrough, we do have some manpower issues, so probably not going to be declaring war anytime soon in this episode, maybe near the end or at the start of the next episode. We do need to build some training fields, though, so let's go ahead and do that, and I think our best area to actually do that was kind of on the border with the Low Countries here, so let's go ahead and do that. We've got a 3,000 actually over here south of what was Denmark, and a 2,000 here, like I said, bordering with the Low Countries there in the Netherlands. So we've got those, and actually we need to build some more battleships as well. We need to build 6 more, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, what is our best places to actually build these? They're all about the same, and we're not really up against it time-wise, so not too worried about spending too much time in figuring out the best place, but that should work for us. Do have some separatist issues. We do have a free diplomat as well. I'm going to put this one on our RK Norden, as it's now called. It used to be Sweden. We'll use the Swedish flag still. I wouldn't worry about changing that, and let's just go ahead and start progressing time. Okay, we've got a bunch of support independence. Not going to do any of these. Division in the Council, we lost 50 military power, so that's a bummer. Speaking of military power, I mean, we might end up using it for our rebel issues that we're watching, rebel factions. We've got Lithuanian separatists to worry about. Peru declared war on Bolivia. So, what was I going to do? Yes, we wanted to check on our technology here, so actually I don't need to be pausing our time there. We are still we are ahead of time, so we're not going to do that anytime soon. So I suppose we can use it to develop and possibly use it if we needed it for rebels or something like that. So we do have maximum relations with Italy, so let's improve our relations with RK Ostland now. Actually, we're already doing that, so let's see, who should we do this with? Maybe Slovakia? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that when we have that diplomat home. It's just a day to wait there. So what is Italy up to here? I just see this. Got a trade dispute against Brunei. Okay. Oh yes, they're going into Yemen. I remembered that, but I would have thought they'd easily be able to take that, but apparently not so far. They did take Greece here, most of it anyway, leaving a couple provinces and Crete there. We have some Czech nationalism here, so I'm going to end up doing the let them wish, because I don't want to lose stability. We are kind of up against it with admin power. Speaking of admin power, we probably need to go ahead and core some more provinces here. Making sure that we actually, there we go. Core the ones that we want to focus on. And actually, let's head on over to Denmark. We have not done any of this, so let's actually do it. How many? Okay, we are out of admin power at this point, so there we go. We don't have too much more to do in terms of coring. So it's actually looking pretty good. Now, do have the Netherlands, I think, at war with the Belgians here, which isn't that bad, because then we only have to declare one war. If there's only that much land with, say, the Netherlands, we only have to declare one war for the Low Countries. But I'm also thinking about, okay, we just cored up a ton of provinces there, so that should be good for us. I'm thinking about going into Switzerland here shortly. That should be easy to take, and I'm kind of worried that Italy might take it from us if we wait around too long, so I'll probably go ahead, declare that war sooner than later as we build up our manpower. Are we having, let's just check here, we've got probably a bad idea if we're trying to build up manpower to have our troops taking attrition here in Sealand, so not very smart there. Okay. Not very smart at all. Let's see if we could probably build rebel uprisings. Where's this focusing on here? Up to 80%. Not going to spend anything. I'll be able to take this out with our army, I think. Looks like we built a couple of our battleships so far, so let's send them to Sealand. That's kind of where I'm basing at the moment. Okay, well, we're waiting on everything here. We've got some more Czech nationalism, more 10 years of separatism, so this is... yeah, okay. It's fine with me. Like I said, we're going to have some rebel issues. I'm a little bit surprised that it's not more like the Polish regions rather than, say, the Slovakia regions, but I guess that's fine with it. We did annex all of that at some point in time before these series started. So yeah, I'm thinking once I kind of get to maybe closer to 100k manpower that we'd be able to declare that war in Switzerland, I'm thinking. We could probably go in there right now, but maybe we will, but let's at least wait till... I'm gonna increase our speed up to 4. I don't want to go to 5, that's a little bit too quick. I think that's just like completely CPU limited once you get to 5. Okay, we lost our nationalism casus belli against the Belgians there. Okay, yeah, because they just lost that war against the Netherlands, which just landlocked Belgium here, at least in Europe. How's our reputation kind of going? The Soviets obviously hate us. But in terms of... okay, yes, they hate us as well. We were at war? Okay. Yeah, apparently they hate us. We're the rivals, of course. Okay, so we've got some rebels rising up here. Do we have any generals still, or did everybody die? No, we've got Manstein still. Alright, well, we will focus on the smaller stack first, and then we'll merge up our units and take this larger 63k stack after that. They've taken control, we've got some separatism, they just take control really, really quickly. I guess that's part of the extended timeline mod. Of course, they siege a whole lot quicker in this mod, so they're going to get that separatism. Of course, the Germans took some pretty heavy casualties there. They had to deal with partisans quite a bit, so just like them, we are doing the same. So let's send some of our troops back and leave some of these guys to actually siege this out. Alright, there we go. So let's see, where was our other... where did we actually get these guys? Okay, here we go. It changed. I was thinking, I remembered the name from when it was Polish territory. I didn't realize it changed its names now that we had occupied it. We have a lot of money. Now we have Belarusian nationalism, so we'll let all that go down. Nationalism is usually a good thing for us as the fascist Germans, but apparently not. We might need to... now we've got some more revolts. Now this one is in... okay, that's more of a Swedish problem here, but I think we'll help them out. Let me go ahead and add Manstein to this one. Do we want to actually do that? I think that's a bad idea. I don't want to take that crossing penalty unless I have to, but I think I might need to do that. Should probably set autonomous rebel suppression maybe, but I think I'm just going to do this crossing. -2, I think we would get some sort of crossing penalty anyway, so we might as well do that. Diplomat in Berlin acting on orders from Baroda has discovered while conducting a study technology operation against us. Okay. Alright, well, we'll take these out. Hopefully before they get to their separatism. They might have just got it at the end there. I guess we're not going to get that message about it, though. Okay. I was actually considering changing these guys over to marches so that they can have a larger military, but we'll see what we can do. And yeah, I was going to build some more training fields. We've got a ton of money, so we probably need to do that. So let's go ahead and build a few more here and see what's the best place. I'm running out of places that are like 3,000 for us. We've got 1,500, a lot of 400s, 500s, 1,700. Oh, here's a 2,000. Let's go ahead and do that one. Yeah, not as many good areas. About 2,000. Here's a 2,000. Okay, well, let's actually, I'm just gonna spend the money. I mean, we've got it, so we might as well spend it rather than waiting around and saving it for a rainy day. Okay, now we're completely out of money, though. So, I think that will help us, though. Okay, we just finished our naval enthusiasm mission. So we will do, see, rival of our rival. We should rely more on trade income, so... Trade efficiency. Following criteria. Trade income 60%. Trade income. Rival our rival. So our rival of our rival is Brazil. They should be our friend. I'm not against. What is Brazil's... They're not bad with us. Allied to a rival. So who are they? Ah, with Spain. Okay. Let's, probably take that mission. Take that mission. Won't worry about conquering anything for the most part at the moment. We'll take that prestige and diplomatic power if we could. And let's go ahead and pull off our diplomat from Slovakia here and put him in Brazil here. I'm actually thinking we have that alliance with Japan. I'm going to leave that on, but I'm not going to hold it for much longer. I'm thinking it's kind of a waste. They're not really going to help us ever. Most of these alliances, for the most part, that's why we're vassalizing so much, is that they're not going to help us when we are declaring war, because we have such... Okay, we've got some attrition there we're taking. Let's see, what is a better place for this guy to be? How many troops does he actually have? He's got 59. I thought we'd be good. 58, I see. 59. Let's at least put him there. 77 in Danzig. Let's put him there. We kind of had them there because Memel was one of the places that might have an uprising. Let's put our battleships in Sealand. Okay. Wow, we are already up to 1944. I did not realize that we were going that fast. What's up with our manpower, man? We've got, obviously we took a lot of losses there, so we need to keep an eye on that, because if our manpower gets low enough, we will get, you know, the Soviets are not very happy with us, so keeping that in mind, we don't want to get that too low. That's why we're building all these, increased manpower. We probably want to spend some military power. What would be a good place to actually develop our manpower? Let's see, what do we want? Obviously it's going to cost the most. Military, that's a lot of military power. Maybe we should spend it in the lowest places first. It's not possible to increase manpower there, though, so... Maximum manpower, 419. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend this, I think, in these kind of areas here. That are just one. Bring these up to Should be fine to do this. At least our maximum map power is going to go up. How much are we making? 2,500 per month. Nobody else is taking attrition now, at least. We've got a battleship that should bring into Sealand. And at least we've got a decent navy starting to build up. I probably would like to build some more transports, though. But I'll probably... Let's see, what is our actual... We've got 22 transports. I'd probably like to bring that up to about 40. So Spain just declared war on Great Britain. We'll see if they actually call us into that war. After all, they are our ally. I'm a little bit surprised that they'd be doing this. Against British Sudan, all these areas, yeah. Okay, well, as long as they don't ask us for help, I'm okay with that. Alright, so we cored up a few more, and actually we've got a bunch of admin power at this point, so let's go ahead and core everything back up, and we might even have some admin power to actually boost. No, we don't. Not quite, but we will shortly after I just spent that. We've got some Czechoslovakian separatists as well that we're going to need to take out. So as we did before, we're going to need to put some Manstein on these and then go take them out. I'll put these guys be ready to go when they're here. Canada declared war on Newfoundland there. Okay. That must have gained its independence just recently. Which is actually, I think, pretty quick compared to what happened in the AI-only series. So they will lose 50 admin power or 10 prestige. I think I'll go ahead and lose the prestige there. We've been gaining prestige pretty well so far. I'd rather do that than need to boost our stability. Let's go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. Should help with things. We are overextension is not an issue at this point either. So let's see, can we get there before they actually siege this out? Let's see if we can. I think we're going to. Yes, we are. Try not to take too many losses. General Manstein there, Field Marshal. It'd be nice if he didn't, but I think he is. Yeah, he did. Pretty heavy losses, so let's, again, we will split this up and put these guys back where they used to be, if I can find it. One of them was in Warsaw anyway. I suppose they don't have to be exactly where they were. We've got Belarusian separatists that are rising up, at least for the most part. The separatists are kind of waning now at this point, at least. With that said, they'll probably rise up and then we'll not be in very good shape, so at least we'll be very good for our next war in terms of the admin power. We don't have much more to core up. Argentina declaring war on, I think, Bolivia. That's probably the second time that's happened. Get these guys in Sealand. I think I accidentally had clicked Kattegat there, and they were not there yet in Sealand. Okay. So we've got our 20 battleships. We've got our light ships as well. Cruisers. Okay. So we're coming up to 1945 now. We can invest in military tech. Where are we at in terms of being ahead of time? I don't want to waste too much of our military power by investing in tech if it's ahead of time, so I'll wait on this just a little bit. With that said, did we just go into... No, it'll be 1946 before it's ahead. So morale of the armies has gone up for the next 10 years, so that's not bad. Alright, well it does look like we're out of time for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and please consider hitting the like button if you did, as it really helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.